What's up, Rams? I'm Jessica Mendoza.
And I'm Emily Mashak, and this is Ramlife Entertainment on CTV.
It's October, and that can only mean three things: pumpkins, ghosts, and costumes.
Tonight, Jessica and I will take you downstairs to the haunted basement of Pinball Jones in Old Town as we go on a ghost hunting mission. And later, Jessica and I square off in a pumpkin carving contest.
And you're in for a treat, Rams, because later Emily reviews some of the top movies at the box office.
And last but not least, we're breaking down some of the best costumes from this year's Tour de Corgi. So sit back, relax, and grab some Halloween candy to snack on, because you're in for a great show.
Do you believe in ghosts? Just last night, Emily and I went into Old Town and met up with ghost tour guide Shane Sheridan, an expert in the history of Fort Collins paranormal activity and the spirits that may still lurk around the city. Shane took us into the basement of Pinball Jones and gave our crew quite the experience. All right, CTV, we're going in to the basement of Pinball Jones.
There is a low-hanging pipe here as well, so.
Thank you.
You see, one night they had a group of 16-year-old girls in the arcade. Yes, my friends, I know that's a terrifying thought all by itself. But the ladies had been playing the bowling game for about 45 minutes, still had a couple of dollars on the machine when all of a sudden the noise stopped. Well, Basil went over to check on the ladies, and they explained, well, the ball had disappeared. Well, that particular machine's over 50 years old. Sometimes things get a little stuck inside there, so Basil got his keys. He opens up the back of the machine, but there's no sign of the ball. They take hand torches, look underneath the pinball tables, underneath the air hockey machine. They begin to suspect the ladies actually pilfered the ball, but they gave him a refund and carried on for the rest of the night. Next day, Basil and his wife, they're talking about what they want to replace the bowling game with, for you can't play it without a ball. He came back here to grab some blueprints, leaving his wife in the arcade alone. As she stood there, out from underneath the bowling or the air hockey machine, rolled the bowling ball. It rolled directly out and stopped in front of her foot. She said she felt as though wee Mary was letting her know that I'm still here, and I'm watching. Now, friends, we've got a lot of strange activity ourselves down here. Now, ladies, I know you're adventurous, so if you would like to take some readings of the EMF, I invite you to do so at this time.
What is that? Is that a joke? Someone's standing over there. Oh my God. Someone's standing over there.
I was amazed and terrified. I admit I was a bit of a skeptic going in, but after everything we just went through on the tour, I'm a believer. I could feel it, tingles walking through every bit, especially when we were in the back corner in the basement when the detector was going off. I felt something there, I swear. I don't know.
Yeah, I did too. And it's kind of crazy because our equipment was actually going a little bit crazy because of all the electromagnetic activity, I think you call it. And so that was like really intense. And it was like going off. When we first walk in, it was going off in one spot. And then we would come back to that same spot and it wouldn't go off, or it would start going off in a new place. So to me, that just means like these spirits were like moving around us.
Yeah, they
really
were.
made me
They
go
were
crazy.
moving, and then the whole basement was just old and creaky, and there were dark corners everywhere, and you just had, even walking around was just scary. Like, you didn't even have to see a ghost for it to be scary.
Absolutely. He told a lot of really scary stories.
I know.
I don't think I ever want to go back down there again, but it really puts in like perspective of how old Fort Collins is. Yeah, it just kind of blew my mind.
It did. It was an awesome history, such a fun tour, and it is really a great way to celebrate Halloween here in Fort Collins.
Thinking of that basement still gives me the creeps. And honestly, last night, I definitely slept with the lights on. How about you, Emily?
Oh, I'm still scared. I'm still thinking about it. It was terrifying. If ghost hunting and hearing about local legends sounds like your thing, then book yourself a tour at FortCollinsTours.com. And stay tuned, Rams, because after the break, Jessica and I compete for the title of Best Jack-O-Lantern.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Welcome back, Rams. It wouldn't be October without pumpkins, so Jessica and I decided to unleash our inner basicness and get together to carve some pumpkins. Things got interesting when we turned it into a friendly pumpkin carving competition.
I don't know if I would call it friendly, Emily, but let's go ahead and take a look at what happened when we were carving pumpkins and got to work. Yeah, we definitely used a butter knife, a little steak knife you can see there I'm using, and then we also used scissors a little bit.
Scissors don't work, by the way. If
Not
you're
a good
looking for substitute pumpkin tools. Ew, and the guts were so gross. I can still feel the squish on my hands.
Yeah, and I haven't done this since I was probably like 10, so I forgot how nasty it is.
I know. It was fun though. It was like a good throwback to childhood.
Yeah, so our idea here was to do the same kind of theme, but you'll see in the end that I added a little touch. I added a gap in the tooth, and that's the key to my pumpkin, was the gap in the teeth.
See, I wouldn't necessarily call that a key, more just, you know, not as good.
There they are. Well, after washing off the pumpkin guts off of our hands, we took our rivalry into the Lori Student Center and asked students to weigh in on who made the better jack-o'-lantern.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Jessica.
This is my amazing pumpkin.
And this is my pumpkin. It's better.
Not at all.
100%.
Not better. But we are going to ask the good people of the Lori Student Center who has the best pumpkin today. And it's going to be me.
It's definitely going to be me. Who likes a pumpkin with one tooth? That's all I have to say.
It's cute and unique. It's on. Which pumpkin out of these two is better?
That one with the 2 teeth.
Why do you like that one better?
Because it has 2 teeth.
2 teeth are better than one, huh?
Yeah.
Which of these two pumpkins is better? And it's clearly mine, but I'll give you the choice.
I have to say that one.
Why? Exactly, why?
I don't know. Just first glance, I like it.
There we go.
Okay. All right.
Can you please tell us which pumpkin you like better? Pumpkin 1 or pumpkin 2?
Pumpkin 1.
Pumpkin 2.
Why do you like pumpkin 2 better?
Pumpkin 2
I just, I don't know, I feel like the design is just more complimentary.
this masterpiece?
Both are great pumpkins, so
But pumpkin 2's better.
yeah, yep.
Okay, I'm feeling a little rough at this point. People don't like my pumpkin, and it seems to have to do with the tooth thing, because mine only has 1 tooth, so I think that's a really very uninclusive of people with 1 teeth. Which pumpkin is better? This amazing, beautiful pumpkin, or that subpar, okay-ish, bleh pumpkin?
I'm gonna go with the one on the left.
Yeah!
Wait. Why?
Why? Because mine's clearly better, that's why.
No, why would you pick 1 tooth over 2 when 2 is really always better than 1?
Lighting's better on this one. The lines are sharper. It creates a more cohesive. So like this one's a lot taller. It's not scary, right? It's so tall. It looks comical. This one looks scary.
Thank you, sir. I have the scariest, the best pumpkin. Thank you.
So much.
I'm a win. So for this next round, we're gonna switch phones just to eliminate any other variables that could be affecting the pumpkin choosing.
And I'm still gonna win.
No. All right, so we just need you to tell us which one of these pumpkins is better. So we've got pumpkin 1 or pumpkin 2.
This one's 2?
Yes. 2 is better?
Yeah.
Why? Could you tell us why?
I don't know. I think the teeth on this one.
this one just makes it worse, but yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, thank you very much. No, she chose correct. She chose correct.
Okay,
this is the better pumpkin. Thank you so much. Have a great day. My pumpkin's better.
Wait, but she picked mine still. They like me. I'm a people.
That's true. They do like Jessica. Dang it.
So that concludes it. I'm obviously the pumpkin carving champion. Emily, how do you feel about this super disappointing loss?
I just think that the people of the Laurie Student Center don't see my artistic vision, and they just don't have the taste that I'm looking for.
In my opinion, I think they had really great taste picking my pumpkin with the 2 teeth. I couldn't be prouder of my own pumpkin carving skills. All right, well, Emily, maybe we can have a rematch next year if you want to lose again.
Oh no, I'll win. I'll win this time, Rams.
Well, Emily, it looks like the people have spoken, and I gotta say, it feels really good to be a winner.
Oh, no. This isn't over. You better believe I'm going to win next year.
Well, we'll see about that. But stick around, Rams, because after the break, we'll switch gears and jump into movie reviews with Emily, so stay tuned.
Well, Thomas, you've got pre-diabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have pre-diabetes. Big time.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise. And be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
Welcome back, Rams. Now that it's getting cold out again, it's the perfect time to stop spending your Saturdays outside and head to the movies. If you're anything like me and don't even know what movies are in theaters, don't panic. I did you the lovely favor of checking the newest ones out. Up next, I'm going to tell you which movies are a yeah or a meh. First up is A Simple Favor, starring Blake Lively, Anna Kendrick, and directed by Paul Feig, known for works like Bridesmaids and the new Ghostbusters. Now, from those credentials, you're probably thinking this movie is a comedy, but you could not be more wrong. It's an edge-of-your-seat mystery thriller that keeps you guessing the entire time as it takes you on a journey with Stephanie, Anna Kendrick, an innocent mommy blogger who gets thrown into a criminal investigation and a love triangle when her mysterious friend Emily, Blake Lively, disappears. This movie had me guessing every minute. Just when I thought I had it figured out, there was another plot twist. I will admit that once the ending was finally revealed, I was a little disappointed. It seems like the crazy plot was too much for the writers and they didn't quite know how to end it. Nonetheless, this was a fun and exciting film with great acting. Definitely worth the watch if you're looking for something to do this weekend. I give this one a yeah. Lady Gaga makes her mainstream movie debut alongside Bradley Cooper in A Star is Born, the third remake of what was originally a 1937 film starring silent film actress Janet Gaynor. This time around, Lady Gaga plays Allie, an aspiring singer-songwriter who is discovered by the famous rock star Jackson Maine, played by Bradley Cooper. The two quickly fall in love, and Allie joins Jackson on tour, where they must learn to balance their romance between Allie's rising fame and Jackson's drinking problem. I admit, I have not seen any previous versions of the film, so I can't compare, but I thoroughly enjoyed this one. Lady Gaga surprised me with her acting chops, being able to show deep emotion without being too corny. And then there's her outstanding voice, which has improved since her poker face years, folks. Bradley Cooper stunned, as always, with an incredibly sexy performance. On top of that, the film had a genuine and emotional heart to it, along with an amazing soundtrack that I will definitely be downloading. This film is 100% a yeah. Tom Hardy charms in the action-packed rendition of the beloved comic book phenomenon Venom, alongside Michelle Williams as his love interest and Riz Ahmed as his enemy, Riot. Although the film is heavy on action with a side of top-notch acting, fans of the original comic might not enjoy this movie. The film fails to mention Venom's famous rivalry with Spider-Man, which is a key part to the comic book character, an oversight Venom enthusiasts might find frustrating. However, to the average viewer without supervillain knowledge, the film offers an exciting dose of action along with snarky humor that is reminiscent of Deadpool. As a comic book novice, I would definitely say this movie is a yeah, but if you're a comic book aficionado, maybe it's a meh. But either way, I would say give it a try and decide for yourself. And that's all the movies I have for you this time around, folks. I'm going to need a popcorn detox after all of this.
Thanks for the rundowns on the movies, Emily. When we come back from the break, we'll bring you all the style standouts from this year's Tour de Corgi. Stay tuned. It's okay.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Life on Mars, Nikola Tesla, clean energy, and Frankenstein. It's all part of the Big Think, the 3rd annual Fort Collins Book Festival, October 19th and 20th. More than 35 storytellers, scientists, and writers, including Andy Weir, the best-selling author of The Martian, present free writing workshop, book talks, panel discussions, and more. Information is available at focobookfest.org.
Welcome back, everyone. Last month, we brought you the best and the worst looks of Tour de Fat in Old Town. Now we're switching gears and bringing you the highlights of this year's Tour de Corgi. Corgi lovers of all ages gathered last week in Old Town Square and Civic Center Park to attend the 4th annual Tour de Corgi parade. The event kicked off with a Corgi costume contest with categories including funniest, furry, and baddest to the bone. This year's participants ranged from seasoned Corgi costume veterans to first-timers. Contestants traveled from all over the state for a chance to parade their favorite outfits out and around town. While some human attendees came strictly for the canine companionship, we went to capture all the fetching fashions, from lovable hot dogs to sweet cherry pies and oh-so adorable pineapples. This year's hottest trend in Corgi couture was definitely food.
Costume Corgi categories.
I know,
that
right?
is a tongue twister. I'm impressed that you were able to say that. That was pretty
tries,
good. Oh my gosh. He has a little pineapple on top of his back. That is so cute.
Yeah, the hot trend was definitely food, and I have to say my favorite was definitely the hot dog.
Yeah, the hot dog, that's a popular one. I've been to Tour de Corgi a few times, and I always see a hot dog, and it never gets less adorable. It's always cute, every single time.
Absolutely, and overall, all the Corgis were cute. There were some there with no outfits, and I still just couldn't help but stare.
They're so adorable. I know, they're so cute. I love them.
I love them. All dogs, but Corgis. All right, well, Rams, that's all the time we have for tonight.
We hope you enjoyed our show, and join us again next month for Ramlife Entertainment on CTV.